Hello and welcome to Fashion Report Friday, the weekly video series trying to get you the most MGP possible from the Mandeville Gold Saucer every week on a Friday when judging begins for the Fashion Report minigame. This week then, as you can see on the moused rows, is the theme is Fluffy Fighter, with the clues in sheep's clothing for our gloves, near and far for our legs, fur and fluff for our feet, and the sun, which makes its debut as a brand new clue for our right ring slot or our upper ring slot. In this video we have a 100 score as well as a easy 80, so let's get to it. For a 100 score then, as you can see, we went for the werewolf arms. This is from a previous All Saints Wake event. Since then it's been added to the cash shop, but if you have these lying around, those will work for gold rating. Alternatively, the Moogle arms, the Kote of the Blue, the Nath arms, the Vanu arms, the Zundu arms, the reindeer gloves, and the snowman mitts will all work for gold rating in a slot. So if you have access to any of those beast tribes, those will work as well. But I went for the werewolf arms just because those are the ones I first clicked on. Then for our legs, I went for the number 2 Type B leggings. These are acquired from the Copied Factory Alliance raid. Alternatively, you can go for any of the Near Alliance raid legs. So this includes Type 51, Type 53, Type 55, or of course these Type 2B leggings. From any of the near related alliance raids. Any of the legs for any role will work for gold rating, so you can tailor around whichever you have. Then for our feet, I went for the reindeer hoofs. Alternatively, you can go for the fur-lined Saurian boots or the fur-lined Dalmalskin boots. Both of those are crafted. You can go for the fighters / warriors jack boots, which is something you can get for, I think it's level 45 as your warrior goes through the artifact quest. Those will work. The Highland boots will work, which are a fairly low level work recipe. The glacial boots will work. The reindeer hooves obviously work, and the serpent elites jack boots, which will require you to have 600, I think it is, Grand Company seals for the Twin Adder, right, if you have got to the required rank for that. I went for the reindeer hooves because they're obtainable from a previous event. Since then, they have also been added to the cash shop. And then finally, for our right ring slot, this is any prototype or normal, you know, from the Savage mode or the normal mode, Maiden or Midden ring. You can go for any of them, quite honestly. You can go and do the Alexander raid, and you can unsynchronize this, get that done. Even on a free trial, you'll be able to do this at level 70, unsynchronize this, unrestrict it. It's a level 60 raid. Go and do the normal mode. Get yourself the actual items from the last boss. Go over to Idleshire, talk to Hismena, and you will be able to exchange for the prototype Maiden ring. I went for the casting one. All of the rings are actually unrestricted. They're available to everybody in the game, level 60 and above, so you can pick whichever you want. Any of those rings will work for gold rating. Either way, the 100 score isn't too bad, but let's move on to an easy 80. For an easy 80 then, one way that you can definitely do this is by combining one crafted item as well as a couple of dyes. So what we've gone for here is the level 40 Highland boots that are level work craft, quite easy to make, and we've dyed those bone white, which is a 40 gil vendor purchase dye, and then we've gone with any legs in the game and we have dyed those bark brown, which is again another vendor purchase dye for 40 gil. In total, that's one of the better options that I could recommend. Another way of getting an easy 80 based on Fran's character here is to combine 3 dyes and that ring. So of course the ring in question is the prototype Maiden ring, so that's obviously from normal mode. We went and unrestricted that and cleared that. Very easy to do. Even at level 70 you can do that. It's a level 60 raid. Go do Fist of the Sun. That's the easiest to get the ring, and then combine that with rose pink, which is 40 gil for a pot of dye from any dye merchant, or from Kasumi next to the fashion report. Rose pink on any gloves, bark brown on any legs, and of course bone white on any boots in the game. If you have those 3 dyes on 3 random dyeable pieces of gear on the left, having something equipped in every slot as well as that ring, you'll get an 80 score guaranteed, which might be a little bit easier and more approachable for people on a free trial player account. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, and more videos on the way. as we go through this next week. We've got the live letter soon and more previews for 7.4, so very excited for that. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.